Alright guys, it's me, the Tycoon, coming back to you with another review. And this is of Creature Commandos Season 1 Overview. So let's get into it. This series is James Gunn's animated foray into his establishment of the DC universe. And he's doing a great job. And this series was really well done. He has a knack for taking characters that one would class as not mainstream or obscure, fleshing them out, giving them such a great backstory that you're deeply invested in the character and you're hoping that everything goes well. He'd done this in the Suicide Squad, where you had then the follow-up TV series being Peacemaker with John Cena. And yeah, even with that TV series, he had Vigilante. And what he's also done, he's decided to make everything canon. So within this series, you got great voice actors to begin with, such as Indra Verma, Frank Grillo, Aaron Turt, Sean Gunn, David Harbour. You can't ask for really good voice actors along the way. But what he's done here is that he's taken the Suicide Squad, and rather than having human people, human characters, he's gone for the monsters. So hence why we see the Weasel back in there again. And what are they there to do? So generally, Cersei is out there causing havoc, and she's trying to take out a new princess. That's basically what the Suicide Squad is there to do, is to stop her in her tracks. Before she creates a massive international event and more things could go wrong. So taking it one step at a time, everything is canon in this. So the events of Rick Flag Jr. getting killed off by Peacemaker, you see his dad in here now, which is why it's weird when you're thinking Rick Flag is Senior. And he goes into the history a little bit more. And each character has their backstory. So Weasel is one of the saddest ones because he was accused of killing 8 children or 27 children. Turns out he didn't kill a single one of them. Sorry, spoiler alert, you gotta watch this. Dr. Phosphorus, just really sad as a story. Even Nina's story is really sad as well. You feel for all these characters. The ones that are more fun were like the Bride and Frankenstein's monster, as well as G.I. Robot, because G.I. Robot is just a robot who's programmed to kill Nazis. And he actually gets a chance to do that, not only on the battlefield, but when he attends a meeting for American far right wing people. And turns out that they were all Nazis. And so, of course, he activates his mode. But in the series, you also see an introduction in this universe of the Batman, as well as some of Batman's rogue gallery, like Clayface. And it's really well done. I can't say more highly than this, that, the Amanda Waller character doing her things, the manipulation, the way how Frankenstein's monster is. Frankenstein's monster is very much a childlike tank behemoth. He doesn't know how to play well, share well, and you see that interaction with him, the Bride, who's clearly also going through childlike ideas when she's brought to life, and is scared of Frankenstein's monster, and rightfully so. Of course, Dr. Frankenstein himself, what he ends up doing, he does what he does and ends up suffering the consequences. And you see the Bride and Frankenstein's monster going through it over the ages, including a little cameo with Shaggy as well from Scooby-Doo. And it's, again, just wonderfully done. Each episode is really well done. So you've got the backstories, you've got a overarching story arc, overarching story arc. I'll get it right one day. And the series is just done really well, which is a nice plot twist at the end. And make no mistake about it, Creature Commandos does follow the Suicide Squad. Not everyone survives. I'm not going to spoil it. I want you to watch it. But one of the deaths is really sad. And yeah, I can't rate this any more highly than what it is. If this is what James Gunn has to do with, because The Suicide Squad was really good as a movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Peacemaker as a TV show, really enjoyed it. Creature Commandos, really good, very much enjoyable, because they've taken the darkness out. There's a balance, would be the best way of putting this. There's a balance between the dark, the light, the humor, and good storytelling, and that's what you want. You don't want anything else. You want really good storytelling and something that keeps you invested. So yeah, catch it as soon as you can. You'll be able to catch all the episodes on HBO Max or Sky Atlantic, or even, I think DC has lost their platform now. But yeah, wherever you can catch this series, you catch it, because it is that good. Bringing it to an end now, guys. As always, whichever platform you're watching this on, give me a like, give me a follow. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. And as always, if you don't know how to do that, you need to go back to school. So says the TYCOON.